what I would recommend, but you got to do that. If it's a 9 to 5 like me, and then also a nice little side hustle, a nice little 6-figure side hustle, that's the play. But you have to figure out. Drop in the comments, what do you guys use for your short-term rentals? Are you guys using that Schlage Encode or one of those Schlages? Is that what you use? Or, you know, a place, because, you know, really this is a business trip, right? We're gonna write this off as an expense. I think we paid like $400 for this for 2 nights. But the bottom line is, it's a business expense. We're gonna write it off. I had to come down here and change my Schlage lock to get the financial freedom. That's the only thing that motivates me. I want to get to the point where I can basically do this whenever I want. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Guess where I'm back at today? In one of my favorite spots, man. Man, I actually had to come out to my spot down here in Alabama because, you know, one of the things that happens, man, every once in a while, you know, things happen. So my lock ended up jamming on the door. And so if anybody knows anything about those Schlage locks, drop in the comments, what do you guys use for your short-term rentals? Are you guys using that Schlage Encode or one of those Schlages? Is that what you use? That's what I use. And I mean, I can't really complain. I literally bought it off of eBay over 2 years ago, and it just now really went out. And so I came down here to fix it, and, you know, had to get it fixed up. And so I was like, you know what? It was booked, so I actually had to fix it in between bookings. So I changed the lock out, and I said, I'm just gonna come out and relax on the beach. And so I ended up getting a spot at the DoubleTree out here in Gulf Shores because my place was booked up. And I'm walking out here, man, look at the white sand, looking ridiculously nice. Got a few little golf volleyball nets out here. And the waves are doing their thing today, man. And I was just gonna sit out here, man, on the beach and just enjoy the beach. So I'm gonna go ahead and get set up, and then I'm gonna chime back in with you guys. Ah, man, it doesn't get any better than this, y'all. I'm just out here. This is, man, like I said, man, I came down here today to fix my lock. And, you know, me and my wife, we talked about like where we were gonna get a hotel room or, you know, a place, because, you know, really this is a business trip, right? We're gonna write this off as an expense. I think we paid like $400 for this for 2 nights. But the bottom line is, it's a business expense. We're gonna write it off. I had to come down here and change my Schlage lock. And drop in the comments, like I said before, what type of locks do you guys use for your short-term rentals? Are you using the Schlage? And how long have you had your Schlage? I've had my Schlages for over 2 years, like I mentioned before, but first time I really had any real issues with it, and it gave me an excuse to come down here. But today I really just wanted to talk about, you know, your why. And I made a video about this before, man. And man, it is, look at that sunset, man. Going into the golden hour, as they call it overseas. But man, this is my why right here, man. This is what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get the financial freedom. That's the only thing that motivates me. I want to get to the point where I can basically do this whenever I want, for how long I want to do it. That's it. That is my total motivation right now in life, man. And, you know, of course, that means I'm taking care of my family. I'm taking care of my daughter. You know, I'm taking care of my wife and my family. But the motivation is just to get to this, man. What is your why? If you're out there going to work every day on your 9 to 5, like I am as well, right? I don't hide it from anybody. I do have a short-term rental business, but I do have a 9 to 5. And there is nothing wrong with that. That could be one of the quickest ways to wealth that there could be. There are so many folks out there that are on one side of the fence or the other side of the fence as to, you know, they wouldn't work for nobody and all that stuff like that. Man, that's crazy talk, man. You got to do whatever it takes to get you and your family ahead. That's it. That's the play. If that's a 9 to 5 job for 30 years and that gets your family ahead, that's not what I would recommend. But you got to do that. If it's a 9 to 5 like me, and then also a nice little side hustle, a nice little 6-figure side hustle, that's the play. But you have to figure out how to get yourself to financial freedom. And you can't be in a situation where you are worried if one of these employers is going to let you go. Because we know that's the nature of the environment that we're in right now. These companies will let you go. And I'm working for a company that could potentially let me go one day. But I'm going to make sure I'm in the position, if that does happen, I don't feel like I need to go out there and jump off a bridge, right? There's a lot of y'all out there, man, that are just letting time go by day by day and not really coming up with your exit plan. There's a lot of folks out there that are working jobs that they can't retire from. There's a lot of folks out there who don't have passive income. There's a lot of folks out there who don't know when they're going to be able to stop working. I'm here to say, man, I'm not one of those guys. I got a good 5 years left, and that's it. And that's all part of the plan, man. But getting back to my why, man, I'm sitting out here watching the waves. Today I'm in Gulf Shores, Alabama. A couple months from now, we'll be in Puerto Vallarta, if I said that right, Mexico. Then hopefully toward the end of the year, I'll be in somewhere in Southeast Asia. We haven't locked it down yet. It's most likely going to be Thailand, somewhere in Bangkok, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, somewhere over there, but most likely one of those places. But that's all I want to do, man. I just want to travel. I just want to relax. And I want to enjoy life because we all deserve to enjoy life. So tell me what your why is, man. Drop in the comments right now. What is your why? Why do you get up every morning to go to work every day? What is your reason? What keeps you going? If there isn't something that keeps you going on a daily basis, then you need to find your why. Your why is the thing that will keep you going when times are hard, man. When times are hard. So anyways, I just wanted to hop on here and give a little short video. Like, comment, subscribe. Want to let y'all know what I'm out here doing. We're out here on the beach. Me and wifey, we're just out here relaxing. Keep running those plays, man. Find your playbook. Find your wealth playbook. Whatever your playbook is, whatever you have to do to get to where you need to be, man. Quit making excuses, man. Use your why. Motivate yourself. It's all on you. Nobody's going to bail you out. Peace.